The last definition that we're going to talk about in this video is going to be power. So power is the rate that work is done, or the rate of change of energy. Because work and energy, we talked about in our previous video, can be used interchangeably, we can describe this as either one, work or energy. Because it's a rate, we know that it has to include time. So far, none of our equations for work or energy have included time. So time is something that is going to be specific to our power. How quickly that energy is changed is going to relate to how much power we have. So the faster that I am is going to dictate the amount of power that I have. Power is measured in watts for its units, notated by a capital W. Something that will happen on a regular basis, and my kids will mix up the W at the end of a number for watts with the W in the equation for work. These are not the same. So we need to make sure that we keep that straight. Units go at the end of a number, whereas the symbols inside the equation are simply there as placeholders until we put a number in there in that spot. So I mentioned that power dealt with time, but none of our other stuff did. What we mean by that is if we have a car that can go from 0 to 60 in 10 seconds, and another car that goes from 0 to 60 in 5 seconds, both of them went from 0 to 60. So regardless of whether I'm talking about my Honda or if I'm talking about my Mustang, I'm going to say that they both have the same change of energy each. But because my Mustang was faster, it took less time. That meant that it was more powerful. So my Mustang has more power, but it does not do more work. So when we talk about work, we're talking about which one got faster, which one ended up higher, which one changed position more. And in this case, they would do the same stuff. But one being quicker at that change relates to having more power.